everybody. Welcome back. I'm sorry I look a little rough. I've been spending most of my morning cleaning my house, which is oddly much easier to clean when my fiance has gone on deployment. I wonder why. So last week, if you watched the video, I did pull Aphrodite. Sorry, I'm trying to find a card. There it is. I did pull Aphrodite. Focus on your inner goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. So that's kind of what I did this week. I did a lot of focusing on her. I would like to read a little bit about her through the book that comes with your goddess cards, as well as just some fun facts that I found about her. And then I'll just briefly explain kind of like the links that I felt between her and how I was living my life this week, and maybe, things I didn't even know about till I started looking stuff up about her. Because I don't look anything up about these goddesses till I'm about to do these videos. Because I don't want to force myself to see things or like predisposition myself to look for things that would link her or any other goddess. It's just very easy for you to be like, oh, well, this goddess is all about, the color blue. Like that's her power color. So then you start subconsciously dressing in blue or looking for blue things. So it's just a lot easier to prevent yourself from doing that if you don't look up these types of facts till the end. So from going from there, I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit from here, and then I'll go into the details I found about her and kind of express, the linkage that is between the two. So Aphrodite is the inner goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. The message is allow your inner feminine wisdom and dynamic beauty to rise to the surface. Cherish its power and meaningfulness. No matter whether your physical body is male or female, you have an inner femininity that nurtures you and guides you with its intuitive principles. Now is the time to become aware of, take excellent care of, and celebrate your magnificence. The various meanings of this card are balance your male energy with more female energy, take steps to heal your sexuality. Oh, excuse me. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Enjoy being feminine, dance more often, be receptive. In relationships, allow your softer side to come forward. Don't hide your femininity, dress in a more feminine way, for example. A little bit about her. Aphrodite is the Greek goddess of passion and love and fertility. She's associated with the planet Venus. Venus is love. Aphrodite's name means foam born, as legend says that she sprang from her father Uranus's castrated genitals, which were cast into the ocean. Thus, Aphrodite represents unabashed female sexual energy. Aphrodite helps women feel comfortable with their bodies and sexuality. She helps both genders to experience more passion in their relationships and to become more balanced as far as individual male-female energy is concerned. What? Winnie, I'm doing something. Winnie says hi. She needs lots of attention. I just had a few other fun facts because she's a very popular goddess. Every human being wants love. Every animal obviously wants love. That's just kind of what everyone is seeking for, is to feel loved and to love themselves in return. Before, I don't know if you guys watch RuPaul's Drag Race, but if you don't, you should. There is a quote that she says, it is, how the hell are you going to love anybody else if you don't love yourself? So that's another good thing for Aphrodite, is to really learn how to love yourself. Some more just quick fun facts before I get into the links. She did own a magical girdle which held all her powers of like passion and beauty and desire, and would make people very drawn to her. I know right now, which I think is kind of funny, thinking about it, a big thing is like waist training, which are these corsets or these girdles. For a lot of women, it does make them feel very sexy. It gives them the curves that they're looking for, these very feminine curves. And for women that don't have that at birth, that helps them feel better about themselves. I was fortunate. I got very womanly curves, so I don't really have to worry about that. But I do like wearing them from time to time, and definitely it just makes everything look really good. Some more things about her. She did have a dove-drawn chariot. She's also a goddess of the sea because she is foam-born. She was born from the sea foam, which is why she's a goddess of the sea. She does enjoy, she would dress herself in brightly colored clothing, lots of jewelry, just very ordained and feeling very beautiful. I need to get a lot better at wearing bright colored clothing, but I did actually wear some this week, so it didn't really dawn on me. Like I said, I don't look anything up till the end of the week, so I don't force myself to do something, without her guidance, I guess, would be the best way to put it. Um, she does have her sacred animals, which are the dove, goose, sparrow, swan, fish, shellfish, cockle, and hare. And for those of you that don't know it, a hare is a rabbit. Um, it's funny just because Freya also has a lot of birds. So the more I get into this, the more frequently birds come around. They chill outside on my lanai, or they'll show up or in front of my door. So it's just very interesting to, the farther I get into it, the more birds show up in my life. And I've never been a big bird person, but I can appreciate them. How about that? Sacred herbs and plants and stones, etc., to her are the apple, which comes from another story of how she became the most beautiful goddess, was because she was given the golden apple by Paris, which was believed to start the Trojan War. Um, I just read that very briefly, so I don't know all the details, but if you want to check it out, go check it out. If you want a more in-depth, mythology lesson on Aphrodite, I will also do that as well. You can leave it in the comments below, or you can, do whatever you want to do. Let me know, and I'll be glad to go over it. Another one is a pomegranate, because it does symbolize a woman losing her virginity because of, the red and the seeds, and it's very linked also to marriage and the consummation of marriage. Lettuce was because she put one of her lovers on a bed of lettuce after he passed away. I didn't know that, and I still find it kind of odd. Another few are myrtle and myrrh, and anemone, which is a flower. I'm not sure which one it is. Rose, and her stone is pearl. So now that you guys know a little bit about it, I will explain how that had anything to do with my week this week. I did dress more feminine this week because I know Aphrodite is super feminine. So I wore more dresses and skirts and did my makeup and did my hair and really tried to embrace that girly side of me that sometimes is so easy to get lost, because I do so much during the week that just like my hair and my makeup are not the first things on my mind. It's like not even the umpteenth thing on my mind. It's like way in the back. It's whatever. I'm engaged. I don't need to do all that anymore. But I do, and you should too, because it feels nice to feel like a girl sometimes. I did a lot of dancing this week. Like if you guys know, I'm a pole instructor. So when I am able to go in early and have some time to myself, I really enjoy freestyling, and there is a challenge going on called the Sexy Pole Challenge. So I was able to freestyle for that challenge to music I probably would have never danced to normally, and I honestly think it was some of my best freestyle ever, because I intentionally channeled Aphrodite. I intentionally said I just want to dance, I just want to feel sexy, I just want to be sexy, and the outfit I had on made me feel very sexy. It all just kind of came together in one. So it was really nice to embrace that, because as a woman, I especially know for myself, when I go to the regular gym without my fiance, I don't try to dress, as sexy, or I won't really dress in my pole clothes, or, clothes that I'm normally very comfortable wearing when I have to go to the gym by myself, because the masculine energy is so high, and I don't really want that kind of attention. I'm going to the gym for me, I'm working on my muscular endurance. So it was kind of nice this week to just be like, no, if I want to dress that way, I'm going to dress that way, and I'm going to go. And it just felt good. When it comes to Rose, the thing that I found very humorous when I read that was yesterday I had a Reiki healing session, and there's always an aromatic sense to it. So when I go in and, she has essential oils already picked out, and today or that day she kind of looked at me and was like, today let's do Rose. And I was like, let's do Rose. It was the first thing that came to my mind. So it was very funny that was the one that she had pulled out. And then even, more to further that connection was seeing it and how it linked to Aphrodite. That was a big thing for me. Also healing my own sexuality. That's been a big thing as well, is removing any kind of gunk that I keep inside that dampens my sexuality, which is very, very possible. And self-care, I'm learning how valuable that is. I'm learning how important it is to just take a day off and sit on your couch and watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch all day. I'm not saying that's what I did, but it's possible that was how I spent my Saturday. which I'm totally fine with. Because it's so important to take care of yourself. And I've also kind of realized that if you are shoving all this spiritual stuff inside of you and not appreciating what you're learning, then it's mute. Like it's pointless. Just don't, because it's a waste of time. So I am definitely going to take a moment to step back and evaluate what is most important for me to work on now, and then add things later. My lifestyle is already very hectic, so living by Aphrodite this week really allowed me to live for myself. And the pearl being one of her favorite, or her stone, it was my grandma's favorite stone. Everything she had was pearls. It's very emotional for me just because I miss my grandma terribly. She passed away many years ago, but I still miss her every day. So knowing that pearls were Aphrodite's like stone of choice is just kind of a very gentle reminder from the universe that my grandmother is always here and always around me. And every time I go somewhere or get a Reiki healing session, or anything spiritualized, they're always like, your grandma's here. And I'm like, oh, I know. I've said this before, and not to somebody else, but I just didn't expect to be the grandchild that she followed around after she passed. I thought the other ones might need her more, but I think I do need her. So, with that being said, yeah, things can really change when you take a moment to just step back and think and notice and feel and be and everything that comes with it. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I will do my best to put a video up next week, but I will be traveling back to the mainland. For those of you not from Hawaii, that's just the United States. It's simply just I will be going back to the mainland, visiting some friends of mine, also finalizing some more wedding stuff, getting some more things in order. I'm going to take a break, honestly, from even my own daily, consistent spiritual practices. I think I need to let my spirit be full of what it has right now and live and be and do and spend time with my friends, people I miss terribly. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pick out a card for the week, and we'll see what it says. And if I don't do a video by the end of next week, it'll be probably like 2 weeks, and then I will have it up for you. Okay? Sorry, this card is like all over the place. Okay. Kuan Yin, I think is how you say it. I'm not going to lie, I don't really know, but compassion is up there. And release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. Yeah, I'm kind of excited. Because I'm learning that forgiveness is key for a lot of things. So, with that being said, I hope you guys have a great week, and I appreciate all that you have done for me, and I love you guys, and I will see you soon.